دعاء جبرين، مواليد ال91. بشتغل بالمدرسة الأنتونية كأستاذ رئيسي ورئيس وحدة التحفيز والدعم النفسي. بلشت بالمدرسة الأنتونية كطالبة بال2020، ومن حسن حظي إنه الأستاذ أنتونيو نفسه هو اللي كان يدرس الطلاب. لما حضرت الورشة التعريفية جبت ورقة صغيرة وعملت فيها كنباي وحطيتها على الطاولة، وصرت أحكي مستحيل أكون مجرد طالبة عادية بهذا المكان، شايفة حالي رح أصير إشي كتير كبير بهذا المكان. وفعلاً بعد 4 أشهر الأستاذ أنتونيو إجا على الشعبة وصار يحكي دعاء أنت الأولى على الشعبة، شو رأيك تيجي تشتغلي معنا؟ طبعاً من غير أي تردد وافقت. وهون بلشت قصتي مع المدرسة الأنتونية، لأنها كانت نقطة تحول كتير كبيرة بحياتي، لأنه الأستاذ أنتونيو قدر يكتشف مين دعاء. باختصار هو كان مرايتي، وهلأ أنا بقدر أحكي إنجليزي بطلاقة أهل اللغة. حابين تعرفوا أكثر؟ تعالوا شوفوا قصتي. Hey everyone, my name is Jibrin and I'm 30 years old. I am Palestinian Jordanian and I studied English literature in Al-Zaytuna University. My faith in God is strong because I know that God is always with me, protecting me, supporting me, and answering my prayers. God's blessed me with many positive traits, like never being satisfied, because my eyes are always on the horizon, knowing exactly what I want, loving to help people, and knowing what I deserve and taking it no matter how long it takes. Also, I am ambitious, confident, social, kind, and a logical thinker. However, I don't like how stubborn and impulsive I am, but I'm working on it. I'm a big believer in love growing with time, but not love at first sight. I also believe that respect is the foundation of life, and thus the most important thing in the world. I'm Muslim and practice the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. My mother tongue is Arabic, but I'm also fluent in English.
إلى الركاب الأعزاء، هذه الرحلة متوجهة إلى أبو ظبي.
One of the best times of my life was when we traveled to visit my dad in Abu Dhabi. I absolutely loved the entire experience of flying in a plane. Another lovely time in my life was in May 2017, when I went with my mom and dad to Umrah. We arrived at Medina and the weather was amazing. I have a family of 12. My mom, dad, 5 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm in the middle. On top of that, our family has 8 grandkids, 6 girls and 2 boys. My family is the most important thing in my life. They're my joy and my peace, and each member is special in their own unique way and completes the puzzle of me. I thank God for every single one of them. I studied English literature, but sadly, I learned anything and everything except the English language. Our professors only spoke Arabic, while the subjects were heavy and not practical at all. Nevertheless, my university days were the best time of my life. After graduating, I worked in many schools. I loved teaching, but sadly, it wasn't as I expected. It wasn't a place that would teach you to speak and master English, which is why even after all the hours I put in, I couldn't speak it fluently or in an American accent. Then one year, I came to a fork in the road and I had to choose well-being, especially when I gave my all and got nothing in return. Not even a thank you, which is when I realized that I needed to put myself, my needs, my comfort first. But I still couldn't speak English. Of course, that was until I came across a Facebook post about a workshop at Antonio's Way School. I participated and loved every bit of it, so I registered.
Asking for directions on the road questions. Number 1, excuse me, could you please tell me how I can get to with answers?
Yes.
To get to the University of Jordan, the downtown area. Number 2, excuse me, I'm looking for the parking lot. Do you know where is it? Number 3, excuse me, how can I get to the city from here? Number 4, excuse me, which way is the Madison 16th Avenue Street, the movie theater? Okay, without answers.
It was the perfect beginning, especially when I got to meet Mr. Antonio. He's truly amazing. He's so honest, kind, generous, and affectionate. Truthfully, he has every good characteristic you can think of. But what I love most is how spontaneous he is. Mr. Hodge helped me reach a place I had only dreamed of. He's truly my source of positive energy and strength. But I won't lie, the course did take a lot of effort and time on my end. But I loved every bit of it. In the year that everyone was lying around in quarantine, I took it as a challenge and gave it all of my focus and effort. And on Saturday, April 11th, 2021 at exactly 1:15, my life changed forever. It was at that time when Mr. Antonio announced to the students that I was at the top of my class. I was on cloud 9. I swear, my eyes were like big red hearts. And the next day, I started training. It was an amazing experience. Then I became responsible for my very own class. It was all so surreal. One of the things I love about the people that I work with is their confidence in me, not to mention their support and helpfulness. And especially Mr. Antonio's confidence in me, because he's not like your average Joe. I love my class, and I am always excited to teach them anything and everything I learned from Mr. Antonio. The first time my class saw him, they were surprised, because we were so loyal. We always spoke highly about him, and felt like no matter what we did, it would never repay him enough. After that class, I saw students start to look at him with admiration, loyalty, and trust. I don't know how he does it, how he manages to capture a room full of students of all ages. The best thing about teaching is that I see my students as my own kids. I not only teach them, but I also make them laugh, smile, and enjoy themselves, just like Mr. Antonio did with us. I make sure to set common goals for my students and me. Some of our goals are praying our prayers and memorizing Surah Al-Baqarah. Their trust confidence motivates me and gives me strength. It is amazing. One of the best feelings for me was when we had a big get together with my dad, who is good in English, because he always worked in Abu Dhabi. Anyways, my dad told everyone that I'm working at Antonio's Way School and that I went there to take the course, but ended up with a job after they saw how good I was. He started laughing and going on about how good I was at English and how sometimes he doesn't understand what I'm saying. His eyes were so full of pride, and it meant the world to me. The school depends on Mr. Antonio. He has a patent for Antonio sounds and symbols that help Arabs achieve fluency in English and sound just like native speakers. His method is amazing. He's so full of energy and positivity that it rubs off on each and every one of his students. They then go on to pass it on to at least 100 people. Mr. Antonio is an educator way before he's a teacher. He's a father that makes sure that all his students smile from their hearts. He's your biggest supporter. He's a mother that's more worried about his students' well-being than they are. I have met many amazing teachers who supported and helped me. They were always ready to help, but they've been nothing but welcoming. Moving to another note, I'm really into fast food, and I'm always interested in eating out. I've tried all kinds of restaurants and food places, and truthfully, my favorite food is shish barak. I love it so much. I could eat it every day and never get bored. And of course, when eating out, it's so much fun to dress up in my favorite fashions. In fact, I love fashion and its variety of colors too. I especially like red and black. Anyways, when it comes to my life, here's some details about what it's like. First, I wake up, jump in a shower, and get ready. Then when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I usually eat out with my family or friends. I always go to work with a smile plastered on my face and full of energy, especially when I see the people that I love. My workday is full of all kinds, from classes with Mr. Antonio to classes without him. We get to see students of all ages and backgrounds and meet new people too. I don't know exactly how, but it makes me feel alive. Sometimes I have to correct the students' recordings or even give revision classes. Even though my day consists of routine, that doesn't mean I don't learn something new or meet someone new every day.
لا لازم يكون في إشعاري وفي إشواقي.
ماما.
Great job, you did it.
Anyways, I love baking, cooking, decorating, details, colors, cleaning, and photography. I love to document everything I do through pictures, from food to family and friends. I also really like to take walks, especially in the evenings. I love to laugh and have fun. I love to live day by day and I hate overthinking. I'm hoping to get my master's and PhD in English phonetics. I want to be a successful and great professor. I want people to know my name worldwide. I'm so excited for what the future holds. And now, I am working in the best place ever. One of the best things Mr. Antonio said about me in front of my students was that he wouldn't trade me for 10 men. I was over the moon and felt his confidence in me more than ever. فكرة إني أكون جزء من هذا المكان تعني لي كثير. الثقة، الطاقة والتحفيز يلي زرعهم فينا الأستاذ أنتونيو نحن حالياً عمالنا بنزرعه بطلابنا وماشيين على نفس النهج. فكرة إنك أنت تكون مسؤول عن طلاب وتساعدهم ليوصل لهدفهم شعور جداً خيالي، خصوصاً بعد ما جربت شعور العطاء. هو شعور بجنن. أنا كل يوم بشكر ربنا على هاي النعمة. الحمد لله على نعمة وجود الأستاذ أنتونيو يلي كل كلمات الشكر مستحيل توفيه حقه، لأنه صاحب الفضل الكبير من بعد الله. هو أكثر إنسان ساندني وعلمني بكل صغيرة وكبيرة في الحياة، لهيك هو كان وما زال ورح يضل رفيق دعواتي لأنه هو سندي.